All right, everybody, we are going to make some slime. First off, we're going to take half a cup, that's 1 whole bottle of Elmer's glue. Could be any type of liquid glue. And we're just going to dump that whole thing in there. Squeeze it all out. This might take a little while. That's okay. Just let it drip. It's okay if you don't get every little bit out, but try to get as much out as you can. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Almost there. You can kind of spin it at the end to make sure that it doesn't drip everywhere. There we go. Now we're going to add half a cup of just regular old water. Dump that in there. Take our stirring stick and mix, 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 mix. Now we want this to look kind of like milk. Really watery milk. Don't drink it though. It's not going to taste good. Try to get as many of those streaks out as you can. There we go. Now we're going to add our food coloring. I think I'm going to go 1, 2, 3 drops of food coloring. That ought to be enough. And we're going to mix that together, and look at that color. Now, we're using white glue, so it's going to be kind of light blue. But that's okay. I think it looks kind of like Frozen. Now let's get our glitter in there. Now, some of it's going to stick to the sides of the bag. That's okay. Just get out as much as you can. Now, your bags are going to have snowflakes in them. Mine just had little jewels. Now we're going to take our foam beads, dump that in there. These are definitely going to stick to the side of the bag. Don't worry about a few stragglers. That's okay. Now we're going to mix this just like cake mix. We're going to mix in the middle and then scrape down the sides of our bowl. Now this is going to be a little difficult to mix in, but just be patient. Take your time. There we go. You can either use your stick or your hands and mix it in. Now next, once we've got this a little more mixed, I'm saying mixed a lot, that's alright. Now we're going to add our activator. Get that activator out, and we're going to add this in 3 stages. That's going to make sure our slime doesn't activate too quickly. Get a little bit in there and mix it up. Don't worry if it doesn't activate right away. Some slimes act differently. Mine's getting pretty goopy though, so that's good. Let's add a little more activator. There we go. And mix, 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 mix. Scraping down that side. Scraping down that side. There we go. We're starting to get pretty goopy. There we go. Let's get our last little bit in there. Awesome. And mix it on up. Now the good thing about slime is you can't over-mix slime, because that's kind of the point, is to mix it around. So this is what my slime looks like the next day. It's still really fun to play with, although, cool fact, all of the foam beads floated to the top, which is super cool and made it really fun to poke. But let us know how your slime came out, either in the comments below or on our Facebook page. Happy sliming!